Sorry, everybody. Hold on. I got an eyelash in my eye now. There we go. There we go. Almost there. Almost there. Hero Wars, thumbnail, save, live stream, save. Okay. What is up, Heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. We got some stuff to talk about today. I had plans to talk about other stuff, but then we got stats for skins. And we're having conversations with community managers about thought processes behind the skins. I think that it is an absolute banger of a conversation, and I'm excited to chat with you a little bit about it. Very interesting insight into Hero Wars stuff. I want to say hi to the YouTube Guild before we get into it too much. D. Warman is here on the show. I appreciate you getting here as always. Billy Ryder, good with the first comment of the day. But YouTube Guild members, we've got, I see a penguin there in the live stream. Cry Havoc, Mike Madness, Ebonk says Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you too. Tunes, hello everyone. I'm 3 minutes late. I was late too, man. I was late. Bob gets physical. You like the color scheme? This is my my April. This is my spring Cardinals hat. Jason, you got it. That's exactly what I was going for. Stay on target, almost there. Yep. Robert, I was hoping for an Agility Hero event so I could get those rings with the Summoning Sphere task. Curious why we don't have the Masquerade skin stats for mobile yet. But I guess we'll get those tomorrow, maybe. We will have a good conversation about those skins today. And like I said, a little bit of insight. We do have a couple events to talk about. Strength Hero events across the board. I had prepared to do, I wanted to do a little bit of fight testing with Andvari just to show off how effective he is. And we still might do that if we have a little bit of time. Clogging. No, they just spin the lady wheel for skins like they do. No, No, they don't actually, Klong. And let's chat about it. Let's get into it. And before we actually start this conversation, I'm going to clip this next section out and re-upload it later today. Facebook and web players, I'm going to clip out this section and re-upload it later today. It might be a good video to comment on. Maybe comment the skin that you want of the 3. Might be a good idea. Just wink, wink a little bit ahead of time. But wait for a blog post on the website for full rules and details and all of that. Over on Hero Wars Facebook and Web's Facebook page, about an hour ago, we got the announcement that Kark is getting physical attack, Yasmin is getting armor, Celeste is getting magic penetration. All right. So a couple things we got to talk about here. A couple things. First of all, armor penetration pushed Kark's win rate into the high 60%. They didn't want that. They didn't want his win rate to be that high. It's already, let's see, what did they say? Kark is already crazy strong. Don't think that the team will be ready to give him armor penetration in the near future. We didn't want the hero to get into the 60+% win rates. They were looking at doing health to kind of temper him down a little bit. I guess they still think that he is too strong, Kark. And they were looking at health to kind of, make it even, make it kind of leveled out. The other option was physical attack. And while it does increase his win rates over health, obviously, it is not going to push it nearly as high as armor penetration does. Now, armor penetration heroes like Morgan, Isaac, Ching Mao was discussed earlier this week, and a couple of other armor penetration boosting heroes could still push Kark into, where he needs to be able to take care of those Astaroth, Martha teams. But as everybody likes to point out to me, nobody uses Astaroth, nobody uses Corvus, nobody uses any of those heroes that use armor artifacts aside from Rufus and Aurora, who doesn't use an armor artifact. So what do I have to worry about, right? Kark getting physical attack, I'm pretty happy about. There is some information that they are looking into 6th skins already. Interesting. Kark too strong. Yeah, AS play testing on the back end showed that the win rate was too high with armor penetration. Kind of cool. Yasmin getting an armor skin. I think that magic defense would have been too much. I think magic defense would have been the absolute best skin that she could have gotten. I think that dodge and critical hit would have been good, but her ultimate already spikes her up to like 90% dodge and critical hit. So I think that it would have been a lower priority skin. Health, obviously, nobody would have really chased health, even though as a dodge hero, she gains energy super fast. And armor is one of those things that, and I quote, she is too strong as it is. Any other options aside from armor made her so much stronger that it would have been toxic. He likely won't be getting an AP skin now since he has 5, but you never know. Yeah. So we'll see how effective Yasmin and her armor skin is going to be. I can't see it really being that big of a deal. I think it's a low priority skin for her. She already has a nice baseline defense against physical attacking heroes in her dodge stat. If she does get hit, though, I could see it being beneficial since she is so... I just tore one of my calluses open and I'm super mad about it. Since she is so weak to... so she does have such low health and all of that. I'm not going to level her up armor skin. She survives pretty good already. Yep. Celeste getting magic penetration is absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I did see somebody say something about, Calnap said, so Celeste will die from Isaac more frequently. She already dies from Isaac pretty frequently. Celeste getting magic penetration is absolutely incredible. As quickly as she stacks magic attack against certain lines, as well as she pairs with other interesting heroes that boosts magic penetration and magic attack and her energy gain rate, I think that the clear winner here is Celeste. I think this magic penetration skin is going to be the priority skin, despite all of the other magic attack skins. Now, I could be wrong. I don't really level. I don't use her day in and day out like I use some of the other heroes. But man, I think that this is a huge. I think this is a huge win for her. She doesn't have a magic penetration skin yet, right? She's got the intelligence, magic attack, and magic defense. I think it's a big deal getting magic penetration. She's gonna blow up anybody with low magic defense. Dante's, Yasmin's, Hark. Might increase her survival level against Helios. Zol, we're talking about Facebook and web here. We're not talking about mobile yet, Zol. So on mobile, Celeste is a super skin. You think it will be magic penetration? Robert, I don't know yet. Celeste already has high magic penetration, though. So the other side of things is that until a magic defense buff gets applied, she already does have high magic penetration. She already has higher. I think that she already has higher magic penetration than Dante does. I think that she, out of the gate, she already does. I haven't looked, but I think that is actually the case. That skin, I use her as a tank, works super. Between gym bars and mechanic work, I find using one of these petty locks on your hands in the shower helps with calluses. Thought I had the in-game newsfeed. So with this Masquerade skin, Celeste becomes a better counter to Dante. I don't know. I think that she was already pretty strong. But yeah, she's probably pretty good counter to Dante. All in all, I will be buying this Kark skin and maxing it out immediately. And I'm kind of glad the armor skin is what Yasmin got, so I don't have to worry about that. Now I can buy the armor penetration skin for Isaac and work on that with my agility skin stones next. And I will continue to work on Celeste. That's the intelligence hero that I'm working on with skins right now anyway. So that all works out well for me. If anybody has any questions about the skin or some further discussion, I would say that this video that I'm going to clip out and republish is going to be a good place to have it. Of course, you can always chat with me in the Discord about any of it. I caught off the tank Yasmin with more armor. She should be even more annoying as an alternative tank. Oh yeah, tank Yasmin. Yeah. People used to tank with Yasmin all the time. You guys remember that? What's up, Mystery and CSU? Yeah, Tunes, I don't think that we're going to get the stats today. I think that the window that they would have posted the news has come and gone. It's getting later in the day right now in the Europe area where the news comes from, and they probably will save it for tomorrow morning. Right. Will it count as an all-cat lineup? Ooh, good question. But hopefully later today. I want to get the news. Like, I want to know what mobile is getting. Absolutely, I do. Let's chat briefly about mobile. One of the things that was brought up to us today was the idea of a profile picture. Here we go. Here is something that may be soon implemented on Hero Wars Mobile. A profile picture where you can show your top team, your top Titan team, and account information. You can put your favorite hero here, and you can, obviously show off your avatar and frame and your hero or your character nickname or whatever. Here's another mock-up. Got this information over here on the right. Oh, my webcam is blocking it. You see that? Change nickname, change avatar, change hero, change background, change server. This would likely replace the this screen on Hero Wars Mobile. This right here. They just want to make it nicer looking. And while I would say that it is not a big priority to me, this kind of thing, I can see why it could be beneficial for recruiting efforts. If you could screenshot this screen right here, and you have a lot of information, what time zone that you're a part of, your Titan team, your hero team, it would be really good for recruiting efforts. I think it could be very helpful for that. And there's also some discussion about putting a little bio, so you can type out a little message in there about what you're about, if you're what you're looking for. There's also some discussion about obviously being able to change the hero that's being pictured here to kind of show off, who your favorite hero is. And I don't know when this will be implemented or if it will be implemented, but it was shared with us today. It was shared with us today about about 2 hours ago. Need 25 heroes. The new skins will increase Kark's field attack, less magic penetration. Yep. They're kind of going all out on the cosmetic changes on mobile. So weird. I think that they are trying to be more competitive with Raid Shadow Legends as far as the general UI look and feel. I would say that this looks pretty. This looks kind of dated. It's just a blurred out background with a frame, But yeah. Okay. Maybe they should GC team instead of one team. Good feedback. But I would say that if you are actively in a guild and actively in Global Championship, then maybe you wouldn't want to show your Global Championship team. Yeah. I'm sure chat can compile a list of like 10 things. Oh, that was the immediate feedback, Finkelzo. That was the immediate feedback. In fact, let me read you what my my first response was. Looks nice, I guess, but I've never once thought to myself, I wish I had this thing. That was my reply. A couple of other people echoed it. Matt from Carnage, KitKat, the owner of the Unofficial Hero Wars mobile Discord. They said that they're indifferent. They're like, there's other quality of life changes that they'd like to see. Alina said that this is a different team. A UI UX team that's working on stuff different from quality of life. I guess different from I don't know where the separation, the split is in the team. I have no idea. But they wanted us to gather feedback, so I thought that I would share. Continuing with the discussion on Hero Wars Mobile. Hero Wars Mobile is getting a Fafnir event. It begins March 29th at 2 a.m. UTC. That is in under 9 hours. It's 8 hours and 40-ish minutes from now. Fafnir Blacksmith Mastery Event. Whoops. Sorry. Get your Fafnir dolls, get your Fafnir soul stones, get some loot to raise the power level of your strength heroes. I'm a big fan of these off strength heroes. Makes me think that maybe I'm missing out on leveling some of them. I've been working on Fafnir's artifacts a little bit on Facebook and web, and I think I really missed the boat on Andvari, and not leveling Kark on mobile made me not want to level Fafnir on mobile. But yeah, one of the 3 core teams that every player seems to want to use on Hero Wars Mobile is Fafnir Artemis Tristan, and you can't have Fafnir Artemis Tristan without Fafnir, right? Why not work on things people have already asked for instead of things people have never wanted? Indeed. They should do a rework on Celeste on both mobile and Facebook so she can be a whole team healer like Thea, Maya. No, Joshua, there are other healers in the game that can do whole team healing. That's her downside. Fast healing, one target. That's her downside. Marcus can heal everybody, but he has no utility. Thea can heal everybody, but she's kind of slow because her main area of effect heal is her ult, right? Martha can heal everybody, but if you knock over her teapot, she can't heal anybody. Patrick, not yet. Not yet. She's great at keep 1 week new hero alive in order to ult. She is a niche. She's a niche healer. I think that if I still use the old Aurora, let's see. Yeah, like the old Aurora, Celeste, Faceless, Jorgen, Waifu. Where are you, Celeste? Here we go. I used this. You guys remember I used this team for a little while? Let's do Axel, no pet. Let's do... let's not use Jorgen. We don't need to use Jorgen in this line. We are going to use Morgan. There we are. And then you're going to get Biscuit. There we go. Magic penetration, magic attack, magic attack. Lots of fun boosts here. I haven't tried this line in a little while, especially against Raven's team here, but interesting to see how it looks. And my game froze up. There we go. Check it out. It can beat Raven's rank 1 arena defense team. How about that? I loved watching your old Leon team. Ah, yeah. I miss that team. I miss it. I do. You know, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Yeah. I got hero late. What are the skins for each hero? Physical attack for Kark, magic penetration for Celeste, and armor for Yasmin. On Facebook and web. We don't know mobile yet. We don't know mobile yet. Now, on... Oh, go ahead and collect that. Don't mind if I do. Free energy. On Hero Wars Facebook and web, we have the Wrath of the Earth event live right now. Wrath of the Earth event. Andvari is a great hero. Really good. Good tank. Good support, kind of. I'm not really sure how and when to use him though. I mean, I kind of know, like, obviously you use them to stop against displacement effects here. You have a big stun. Stun's the front line, right? Pretty cool. Living Earth, he protects himself and the nearest ally, prioritizing the ally in front of him from displacement effects. By the way, guys, I love this Stellar skin so much. I love it. Stone Grasp. Summons a hand that grabs the lowest health enemy. The hand deals physical damage, stuns the target, and binds it to the ground for 2 seconds. And then finally, covers a low armor ally with a barrier that absorbs physical and pure damage. The hero protected by the barrier gains bonus energy for all damage absorbed. So, I wanted to try some stuff out here. I just wanted to kind of show off a couple of instances where Andvari could work out. You know, we like to try out different lines. And I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that could be seen as interesting. Did I go to the right? I did not. Here we go. Here we go. All right, this is the one. Let's see. All right, so here is a. I'm gonna fill this up here. Well, actually, I'm gonna show you the arena, the number 1 arena defense of Raven. I don't know which one it was. Was it this one? It's one of these. Yeah, here you go. Here you go. Andvari can tank Dante. Pretty cool, right? Andvari can tank Dante. Now, this isn't a Nebula boosted Dante, but it can be done. Now, obviously, this team is basically hard countered by Maya Arachne. But then again, just about every team is. Let's see. I think Squirrely one had... No. Is it this one? Is it this one? Here we go. I don't know if I beat this one with Andvari yet. Yeah. So let's see if Andvari can tank against Nebula boosted Dante. I'm sorry. Yeah, Nebula boosted Dante. So we'll try the same line. That is Morrigan. Andvari, and who was the last hero that I had? Was it Heidi? I don't know. We'll just try it. Oliver, Biscuits, Axel. Sure. I just want to see if he can stand up to Nebula boosted Dante. Yeah. So Andvari can tank Nebula boosted Dante just fine. The other side of this question is the team that I'm bringing here to attack, does it have enough damage? I'm starting to think that it does not have enough damage, although we are working it down. Finishing off Rufus is always a tough task. Okay, so the issue isn't that Andvari can't tank Nebula boosted Dante, because he obviously can. You just saw it. But it's this team didn't have enough damage. So maybe Iris instead of Heidi. I don't know. Maybe Iris instead of Heidi is the play there. But it can be done. It can be done. Let's see. Let's look at like an Osh meta line. Let's see. A lot of people use a line very similar to this. And they'll do, let's see, Zhu with Nebula, Sebastian, and Martha. A lot of people will use Albus. Some people will use Axel. Since we're on defense here, we're just going to use... excuse me. We're going to use Axel as the defender here. Albus, Fenris. Yeah, okay. So, Osh, Arena, defense. Challenge. Fafnir will increase Swap Biscuit for Axel, maybe. Fafnir will increase Andvari's armor penetration. Yeah, but I need Oliver to see if... Well, I guess I could try... and see if he can tank with Fenris. Let's try that, I guess. Let's see if he can tank with Fenris here. I don't know that he can, but we'll try it. Who else? I had Heidi in there. I had... Maya, Arachne with Axel. Somebody mentioned using Biscuit instead. He can't have done it before with max testing, not including Ascension, though. Maybe different. So, okay. So, it is worth mentioning that I do have, maxed Warrior Tree. My support, I mean, they're all lower across the board. Let's see Axel here. Yeah, let's see what happens. Prevent some of that healing. Yeah. I mean, he's closer. Yeah, okay. So I don't know that Fenris against Nebula boosted Dante is the play there. I think I should stick to Nebula. Or I'm sorry, I think I should stick to Oliver and then maybe swap out my defenses in the back. Anyway, same kind of situation here. I want to see if he can hold up to Zhu. We're just going to keep using a similar line here. We're going to keep using Morrigan, and we're going to stick with the stun lock. Biscuits, Axel, and another common hero that might work here. I mean, Celeste probably would work. Hide at 5th position. That's right. That's right. Makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I've beat other teams, other lines with that in 5th position, but yeah, it makes sense that it doesn't. I don't know. A common hero. I mean, I guess we can just use Celeste here. Celeste is going to be, or maybe we should use, actually, let's use Martha, because we would probably frequently use Martha against Zhu there. So let's try it. All right. So in my opinion, I think that Andvari built up enough with the right supports. And, you know, admittedly, we do have 2 healers here, Maya and Martha. With the right supports, I think Andvari is tank enough. I think Andvari is definitely thick enough to be your third tank. And here we go again, you know, not having enough damage. Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't use the Stunlock team every time. But the point is there. He can tank just fine. Let's see. Okay. Let's try an Iris line. Dante, Iris, Martha, Sebastian, Helios. Okay, this was a defender that we defeated yesterday in the Citadel and Guild Wars, and they used Oliver of all things, but that's okay. So this was Kane, Merlin, Fenris, Biscuit. Okay. AU defense. This is Dante Iris. So Dante Iris is one of those lines that everybody complains about, and is a unique opportunity against heroes like Andvari. You know, that aren't designed to be tanks. Iris could potentially push you out much easier. Right? Doesn't count. Well, on mobile, Dustin, mobile Morgan is a healer, but we're not on there. We don't need to use Morgan here, though having an armor penetration artifact would be incredibly beneficial. I am at a loss on how to counter this line. I mean, I guess we could just stick with the same Stunlock team. We're obviously not doing enough damage here. So a hero that might see some play in this instance could be... I mean, Yasmin would get killed pretty quick by Helios. I'll tell you what. Nope, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Keep forgetting that Kark stands in front of him. Who is a hero that everybody might have? So we can put Iris in that last position. Celeste. Biscuit. Axel. Albus. Yeah. There are some lines that Andvari Tank is just absolutely not going to work with. That's one of them. And I think that this is another good... This is another line that Andvari Tank doesn't work against. Ishmael. This is the team that we looked at last week. Fafnir, Nebula, Sebastian, Team Pet, Axel. Okay, so Mara, Kane, Oliver here, Axel. Okay, so this was Ish Tank, Dragon Paralyzer. I don't know if you're watching here, but we looked at a couple of options earlier today before the fight went off the screen. Let's see. Andvari. Let's just stick with Celeste and Biscuits, Oliver. Yeah. And then sure, Iris. Why not? So Ishmael rolls through Andvari. Just rolls through him. Raven, is that your mirror situation? Ishmael. Okay, so if there's too much frontline damage, right? I think Ishmael and Iris is the heroes to be worried about if you're trying to be utilizing Andvari as a main tank, right? I think that there's great opportunity. Obviously, he can tank, the other big hitters. I know that he can tank Kark just fine. I know that he can take Dante, but if there's an Iris in there or an Ishmael or a Kai in a lot of instances, will do a lot of frontline pure damage. Ching Mao probably chews through him pretty quick. I would imagine Elmir chews through him pretty quick. Yes, Ready Player One, yes. The value of Rufus is going to go way up since the killing blow of Celeste is going to be more likely to refill his health. Well, I mean, you just use Morgan. Use Andvari as main tank. Celeste make a lot of damage versus him too. I can see that, yeah. So the point of this last little bit is basically just to talk about how you could use Andvari as a main tank, right? And I think that he's a very cool looking hero and ultimately a hero that you could consider leveling if you are thinking about a third tank option, but you don't want to level up another tank. My problem that I have with Andvari, and then with this kind of like the last end of this conversation, then we'll take take a look at questions from the chat. My problem with Andvari is I don't know why I would level Andvari over just a tank, right? They both require skin stones, strength skin stones. I guess, and then, this is a Facebook and web specific discussion. Andvari on mobile obviously is a must-have if you see a lot of Kark teams. Andvari tank versus Kark tank. I think that. I mean, I guess he helps against Andvari. I guess he helps against Dante. I guess he helps against Lars. I don't know. He does drop a big rock. Nature Guy says my Andvari is near 160k and I regret him as a tank. Okay. No. There you go. When you need your tanks on other lines. So fair enough. I don't think he's that valuable as a tank on mobile. He only counters Cleaver and Kark and doesn't tank that well. I just don't know why I would. I don't know why I would level him up over. Like in this instance right here, I would have to choose between, I guess, Cleaver or Rufus as my third. I guess really my fourth tank. because I already have Astaroth and Aurora pretty high. That's interesting. My Aurora is higher than my Astaroth. Oh, it's because of Ascension. Because my Aurora Ascension is maxed, but my Astaroth is not. I mean, I'm all about Corvus, too. Yeah, I just don't see the point. What's the best team to beat Seymour in the campaign? Any suggestions? Andrew, I beat him with Astaroth, Zhu, Kark, Faceless Martha. Yeah. Topaz says it depends on when you got him. Interesting. Interesting. I need VIP. Me too. Me too. Yeah, I don't know that Andrew. I don't know that there's a wrong team. I mean, you can just kind of out level Seymour, but that's how I beat him. That's how I did it. Andvari on mobile is an absolute beast. He's incredible on mobile. Even though I did see some people saying, you know, just basically good for Kark and Cleaver, I think he's much stronger. I think since the stats on mobile are overall much lower, I think it's easier on him as a tank. MS is a good tank to use. I mean, seems okay. I mean, all the tanks are good tanks. Like they wouldn't release a tank that's bad. I am only on Facebook and mobile. Shuri. Oshim is pretty easy team to beat Seymour with. Well, there you go, Colin. There you go. Thank you, Klein. I have him at 80k power level, and I use him in my main teams. However, needs more health or armor skins to be a good tank substitute. Okay. Mobile Andy with the maxed armor skin plus is one of the highest armor heroes in the game. Nice. See, I fix it. That's what I'm talking about. And it's good looking skin too. Raven just showed me some super secret tech I'm not going to share with the class though, because it's too good, and I can't let the strategies get out there. It's too good. It's too good. Guild Wars. Take a look at Guild Wars. We are facing off against Chrysaor. I did a Titan fight somewhere. Let's see. I think it was. I don't even know. I think it was Zia. Maybe it was Spring of Elements. I don't know. It was a weak Titan team, and then I fought this Twins line. I fight this Twins line every week. Nothing too spectacular about it. If I was building an Andvari tank against this Twins team, I would just use Andvari and Isaac. You know, I would just add Isaac and Sebastian to Andvari, Dorian, really anybody in there. You know. Well, Zol, it's not illegal. I mean, you wouldn't go to jail. Just don't get caught, I guess. What's up, Terry? Welcome back. Donate it to charity. What are they going to do with it? Are they going to try to sell it? Clash of Worlds. Do you know anything about the Crossroads? You mean Clash of Worlds? I know a little bit. I know it's the most enjoyable part of the game. Let's see. I still have all of my attacks left. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at some good cleanup opportunities. Nothing there. Altar of Life is started. No cleanups there. Ether Prism isn't started yet. No cleanups. Moon Temple. Let's see. Sun Temple. No cleanups there. Okay. All right. So we've already started the Spring of Elements. I think we have a good chance against this line. So let's go ahead and use one of our attacks here. There are starving kids in Japan that are bored and have nothing to do after school. Yeah, Nova getting pulled. Good stuff. No. I don't know if I hit that totem too late or we just resisted. I don't know what happened there. This might be a reset. I just lost internet connection. I know I just tried Osh, Team vs. Seymour, died in less than 30 seconds. Okay, cool. Crashed. What happened? Ah. All right. Wow, look at all of these Kark lines. Kark must be like one of the worst heroes in the game. Looks like we've already started Mage Academy. Oh. A couple of twins lines here. Interesting. Oh, this isn't twins. Arachne, Lars, and Krista? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, why not? We'll go ahead and use Dorian here and Morgan. And Chorus. Sure. Bonk. Griff's here, so you got to leave now? Dark Knight, I'm doing well. How about yourself? I'm doing real well. Okay. Now, you know, I feel like I'm still not quite there with this team. This is an interesting line. Heavy on the dodge. I feel like I am. Let's see what else we have here. What else do we have started? We could take a crack at one of these. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Fenris, Axel. This is tough. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Let's go. I'm hoping to crush that Isaac right here. Armor penetration. Give it to me. Come on, Kark. Do it. Kill him. Didn't do it. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I was trying to kill that Isaac really quick with Kark there. Kind of slow rolled it though. I'll take that. I'll take that W. I don't got much left now though. I don't got much left. What do I got? I got Astaroth, Zhu, Celeste, Yasmin. You're still everything at this. Dodge. Merlin. Merlin there. Biscuit. This isn't going to be pretty. Use Yasmin? Yeah, definitely. Looks like I'm just charging these guys up. Whoops. Let's see if it did any better. Refreshing. Yeah, she got stuck on Aurora. That happens. Can be wrong. I don't mind. In fact, being wrong excites me because there's more I can learn about the silly commoners, the peasants. Love to see the faces of players when battle's going on. Come on, kill them. Let's see. I don't know. There's a very low-key and not so punitive players. We don't feel. What are we even talking about here? Judas Smoke Iris. Yeah, that was the plan. It didn't work out nearly as well as I wanted to. This is a team of luck. They could dodge too much, or your goose just yeah. Yep. Crossover world. I think it was just called whatever the server is. Itself most likely comes from creating your account from. Oh, interesting. I don't know the various questions about the past. There's one that I saw but didn't know Hero War so well. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Crossroads of Worlds. The event or otherwise. Sadly, I'm not wrong often. You're pretty humble also. Pretty humble. Disappointment when they lose. Mobile against the wall. I've never been one to throw my controller. Never been one to do that. Ugh. Somebody married you, Raven? I gotta meet her. What do we get? Times 1.5 in campaign? Gets it done. You also have times 5 too. You have times 5 too. Alvador can block physical damage. I'm not sure if he can counter Yasmin or not. He blocks the physical damage part of her attacks. She has a poison effect that deals the pure damage, but yeah, Alvador blocks her. Times 5 was okay. All right, cool. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize times 5 was VF only. I thought it was for everybody. Yep. Let's see. Some people don't want the time zone to be shown on that profile picture. That's okay. All right, guys. I'm actually pretty excited about tomorrow. I got a couple of really solid meetings I'm looking forward to having. My gym partner who had a kid first week of February, or adopted a kid, I guess, first week of February, is finally coming back into the office. So I'm pretty excited to work with him. And yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back Thursday, guys. Remember, I'll be putting a Masquerade skin video out later on today. And when the Masquerade skin stats for mobile are revealed to us, I will do another video for that. We've already begun preparations for that mobile giveaway. So be mindful, pay attention, comment on my videos. I like to do giveaways. We're gonna start giving away. I've built back up my my stash of gifts. I'm gonna start doing more giveaways again. So yeah, look forward to seeing all of you back here on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. That's 1:30 a.m. UTC. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.